Good evening. I don't think we're on. Good evening. Welcome. Good evening, graduates, parents, family members, and friends, and welcome to the Senior Awards Dinner. My name is Dr. Brian Reed, and I'm the Dean of Faculty here at Mercyhurst. On behalf of the Office of Academic Affairs, I am very pleased to be here tonight to honor a group of truly outstanding graduates. This private awards dinner has been a tradition at Mercyhurst since 2001, when we celebrated Mercyhurst's 75th anniversary. It's an opportunity to celebrate the successes of our students and to recognize their parents. At this time, I'd like to invite Father Jim Pisker, our chaplain, to offer a blessing before our meal is served. Father Jim.
Let us pray. Gracious God, we give thanks for the many gifts and blessings you bestow upon us each and every day, most especially the gift of these honored students whose intellectual and creative abilities we celebrate this evening. We give thanks for them and all the parents, family members, friends, mentors, teachers, and others who have brought them to this moment in time. They are signs of your goodness and your will to build up the body of Christ in your kingdom. We ask your blessing on all here present and on the food which we are about to share. Bless those who have prepared it. And in the image of Mother Catherine McCauley, founder of the Sisters of Mercy, keep us ever open and hospitable to all we encounter, particularly those who are most in need. And we ask these things through Christ our Lord. Amen.
I have been asked to call attention to the fact that champagne will be served with dessert, and that we'll offer a toast at that time. Hello, colleagues. Let's begin the awards portion of the evening. As Dr. Gamble said, you are the best, and let me add, the brightest of the class of 2014, academically, socially, spiritually, and in leadership. We're here tonight to celebrate your achievements and to thank you for upholding the highest standards of scholarship and academic integrity. You'll receive a framed certificate and a Mercyhurst University pin that you may wear at graduation this evening. Your names will also be printed in the commencement programs. During the commencement ceremonies, you will be asked to stand to be recognized by your classmates, families, and friends. Tonight, all of the award winners have invited faculty members or administrators who have significantly influenced them to celebrate with us. This is quite an honor, and I congratulate these faculty and administrators who were asked to join this event. Before we get started, I have also been asked to mention that you are free to take pictures to record this special occasion. Dr. Gamble, the recipients are ready, so let's begin. Most of our honorees tonight are traditional undergraduate students who pursued a college degree directly after high school. But Mercyhurst is also home to many adult students who have followed a different path towards a college degree. Because they often face unique challenges, 2 special awards are presented each year to outstanding adult students. We're going to begin tonight with these adult awards. We're proud to present the President's Award for Adult Education today to Ethne Amos. Ethne, please come forward. Ethne is an English major who has displayed an admirable work ethic, intellectual depth, and creative talent during her years at Mercyhurst. Not only did she work to support herself while completing her degree, but she also put forth the effort to excel in her studies. A graduate of Harbor Creek High School, Ethne enrolled in another college to study German and international business. It was a natural choice since she had already spent an exchange year in Eastern Germany that immersed her in the language and culture. She also studied abroad for a year at the University of Cologne. After 2 years of college study, she took some time off and returned home, working as a phlebotomist at St. Vincent. What is it?
Phlebotomist. Phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist. Did I say phlebotomist? Working as a phlebotomist at St. Vincent Hospital. And while she liked the job, after a few years she discovered she didn't like doing the same thing every day. Thus she decided to return to college. During her time at Mercyhurst, Ethne won the P. Barry McAndrew Essay and Literature Award. She also set high standards for creative writing, producing some of the best fiction our faculty has seen, and through taking part in poetry jams. Dr. Jeff Rosner asked Ethne to collaborate on an essay with him, a critical reading of the graphic novel Fun Home, which will be published in a forthcoming volume of essays devoted to contemporary fiction. Ethne also set a standard for original, thoughtful responses in her classes, always asking questions and making comments that push discussions to a higher level. She'll be moving soon to Brooklyn and seeking out jobs that can put her writing skills to use. Ethne represents the ideal of an engaged Mercyhurst student scholar. The fact that she achieved this as a working adult student only underscores the value of her commitment to her education. Well done, Ethne. Congratulations to Ethne. Her mother, Marian Amos, is here tonight, and she also invited Dr. Jeff Rosner, Dean of the Arts and Humanities, as a member of the English department to be her guest. Yeah, that's like phlebotomists. The Catherine Macaulay Adult Student Award is the highest honor Mercyhurst gives to an adult student. The award selection is not only based on GPA, but also takes into account professional achievement, family responsibilities, and other challenges that can face adult students. This year's Catherine Macaulay Award goes to Glenda Fulmer. Glenda, please come forward. Glenda is a straight-A student who has earned a degree in psychology with a concentration in applied behavior analysis. She commutes to Erie from her home and family in Titusville in all weather and balances academics and family with remarkable grace and good humor. Very few students can match her passion for learning. Right out of high school, Glenda enlisted in the Army to save money for college. She took her first college classes back in 1990 when she and Bud, her husband of 24 years, were stationed in Washington. She studied elementary and special education and continued to take classes after they moved back to Pennsylvania. She wasn't far from her degree when she quit in 1999 to homeschool her 3 children. Bud made her promise then that she'd go back one day, and he has held her to that promise. Glenda credits her family, especially Bud and her mom, for encouraging her to enroll at Mercyhurst and supporting her during her studies. She'll be pursuing graduate studies in social work at California University this fall. That will involve even more commuting, but will allow her to pursue her goal of helping families cope with life challenges. This interest motivated her senior research practicum last fall. Her work, which faculty members call creative and first-rate, explored the concept of home chaos, a problem that can have a serious impact on parent-child relationships and on children's success. She hopes to identify behavioral interventions that can help families deal with this issue. Faculty say, Glenda lights up when talking about her courses and her teachers, and is among the most curious and intellectually alive students we've had. Obviously, she's passed that spark on to her kids, as 2 sons are now college students and her daughter is now finishing high school. Well done, Glenda. Congratulations, Glenda. Here to celebrate with her tonight are her husband, Bud, and their daughter, Maddie. Glenda also invited Professor Rob Hoff of the Psychology Department as her faculty guest. Now we'll move on to the President's Awards for Excellence in the 6 schools of the university. The faculty within each school selected the winners of these awards. Selections were based on overall achievement and were judged on scholarship, service to their academic disciplines, and the potential that these students demonstrate as future leaders of their professions. We'll begin with the School of Arts and Humanities. Dr. Gamble will present the first award for the arts to Emily McAvney. Emily, please come forward.
Congratulations. Emily.
Thank you.
Well done.
From Westchester, PA, Emily McAvney graduates with a BA in dance with a performance concentration. She immediately emerged as a leader in her freshman year, appearing in the title role of Firebird and as a finalist in the Youth America Grand Prix competition in New York City. During her time with the Mercyhurst dancers, she was continually highlighted in leading roles, and faculty members, guest choreographers, and her peers regularly selected her to originate roles. Emily appeared in The Nutcracker with the Lake Erie Ballet and performed with the elite Mercyhurst Ballet Theater for 3 seasons, touring regionally. This spring, the group appeared at the Joyce Theater in New York City with dancers from companies such as the Alvin Alley Dance Theater 2 and the American Ballet Theater. Emily completed a performance internship with Ballet X. On campus, she has served as president of the dance club and on the dance department leadership team. And she was inducted into Nu Delta Alpha National Dance Honor Society. A Dean's List student for 4 years, she graduates with a near-perfect GPA. She aspires to join a professional dance company and then later to teach and choreograph. Her professor, artistic director, and mentor, Tana Hunter, says of Emily, she is one of the hardest working, most focused, willing, intelligent, and kindest people I have ever known. I know that I can depend on her to set an example of high standards in representing the dance department and using dance as a vehicle to make a difference in her world. It has been an honor to work with Emily for the past 4 years, and I look forward to our paths crossing many times in the future. Well done, Emily. Congratulations to Emily. We are pleased that her grandparents, Francis and Joan Connors, could be with here to celebrate tonight. Emily's faculty guest is Professor Tana Hunter, Chair of the Dance Department. The school presents its award for humanities to Molly Hunter. Molly, please come forward. Molly Hunter is an exceptional student with superior skills as a writer, researcher, presenter, and teacher. An English major, she also completed minors in history and in gender studies. Her writing is precise, eloquent, erudite, and well-presented. Her essay on constructions of gender in Elizabeth Gaskell's Cranford was a finalist for our P. Barry McAndrew Award last year. Another essay on 18th century feminism was revised and presented at the Sigma Tau Delta National Conference in Portland last spring. Most recently, she presented a paper on early feminism in Victorian literature at the Concepts of Identity Conference at St. Bonaventure University. Her talents as a writer are being put to good use this year in her role as editor-in-chief of Lumen, the Mercyhurst Creative Arts magazine. She has also been active in planning English department gatherings and performing in departmental-sponsored poetry jams. A regular Dean's List scholar, Molly has maintained an almost perfect GPA and was inducted into Phi Eta Sigma in 2013 and last year into Sigma Tau Delta English Honorary at Mercyhurst. She's also a natural teacher who's been much in demand as a tutor. Molly has been active in the yoga club, in the leadership certification program, and with Big Sisters, Big Brothers of Erie. As a volunteer with campus ministry, she meets weekly with 6 senior citizens as support for yoga classes. She also works with Erie Gliding Stars to provide an on-ice instruction for those challenged by physical, mental, or emotional disabilities. She has been awarded a graduate fellowship to study literature at Case Western Reserve University and hopes to teach English or writing so she can encourage a love of both in her students. I'm confident that she has the tenacity, demeanor, and personality to excel wherever she goes. Well done, Molly. Congratulations to Molly. She's joined at her table by her parents, Thomas and Tammy Hunter. And I am most pleased to be her faculty guest this evening. Our next award will be from the Hafenmeyer School of Education and Behavioral Sciences. The Hafenmeyer School is pleased to honor Jessica Braymiller with its President's Award for Excellence this year. Jessica, please come forward. Jessica is graduating with a major in psychology, a minor in biology, and a concentration in neuroscience. Her teachers say Jessica has a passion for scientific inquiry, superior intellectual abilities, and critical thinking skills that promise to make her an innovative researcher. Her skills have already earned her many accolades and unique opportunities. When Dr. Matt Weaver opened a new laboratory to study addictive and impulsive behavior, he recruited Jessica to be his research assistant. Dr. Weaver attributes much of his lab's success to her strong organizational time management and leadership skills. Jessica also designed and oversaw one of the lab's first studies. It examined differences between social smokers and dependent smokers in their reactions to visual cues. The hands-on experience of designing studies, running experimental sessions, and analyzing data has been very rewarding for her. Jessica went on to present the results of her study at the Western Pennsylvania Undergraduate Psychological Conference, as well as at the annual meeting of the Eastern Psychological Association. Last summer, Jessica was one of just 12 students chosen to participate in the highly competitive American Psychological Association Science Directorate Summer Research Experience at George Mason University. In the fall, Jessica will begin a doctoral program in human development and family studies at Penn State main campus. She plans to specialize in adolescent neurodevelopment and decision-making behaviors, and eventually hopes to become a professor at a research university. Also active outside the classroom and lab, Jessica has been a Mercyhurst ambassador and a Laker leader, president of Psy-Chi, the Psychology Honor Society, founder of the Addictions Journal Club, and a volunteer with organizations like the Gliding Stars program for skaters with special needs, and Erie's 100 Days of Caring. Jessica is an exemplary student researcher with a promising future in the neurosciences. Well done, Jessica. Congratulations to Jessica and to her parents, Stephen and Jacqueline Braymiller. Jessica also invited Dr. Matt Weaver of the psychology department to join her tonight. The President's Award for Excellence in the School of Social Sciences is presented this year to Mary Mancuso. Mary, please come forward. Mary Mancuso has maintained a perfect GPA while earning a remarkable 159 credits, far above the 120 credits needed to graduate. She double majored in political science and business intelligence. Mary Mancuso is one of those names faculty love to see on their rosters. She exhibits a strong intellect, unusual responsibility, confident determination, creativity, and a healthy desire to learn and grow. This makes her welcome criticism and challenge. Always prepared, she sets a high bar for other students. But that's just the beginning of what Mary has accomplished at Mercyhurst. For 3 years, she has worked as a research assistant for attorney Tina Freiling, who chaired the Criminal Justice Department, while she completed a book on constitutional law that was recently published. Mary also ran cross-country for 4 years, this year as captain, has been an officer of Phi Sigma Alpha, the Honor Society for Political Science, served as president of the Pre-Law Society, and was a member and officer of the Mercyhurst Ambassador Club. For the past year, she has worked as a marketing intern with Lake Erie Wine Country. Also, through our Institute for Intelligent Studies, she participated in a research project funded by the Boeing Corporation that studied the use of multimedia to mitigate cognitive biases in decision-making. She even spent a term studying abroad in Ireland. With strong skills in speaking and writing, research and analysis, and critical thinking, her academic and legal career potential is almost unlimited. Mary will be attending the Indiana University Maurer School of Law in Bloomington, Indiana this fall, and hopes to practice law in a way that allows her to have a meaningful impact on individuals or organizations. Well done, Mary. Congratulations to Mary and to her parents. Maybe they are present. Sean and Lori Campbell. Dr. Michael Federici of the Political Science Department is her faculty guest. The recipient of the President's Award for Excellence in the Walker School of Business and Communication is Evan Watkins. Evan, please come forward.
I knew you were cold. I said I knew you were cold.
Yep. Evan double majored in accounting and finance within the Walker School and was an excellent student in both fields. His accounting professor praised his genuine interest in the accounting discipline and his sincere curiosity that went far beyond the mechanics of accounting. This allowed classroom discussions to explore areas that might otherwise have remained undiscovered. Without question, the classroom is a better place with Evan in it, both for his teachers and for his classmates. Evan always demonstrated the highest level of participation, interaction, and command of the subject matter. Focused and well-disciplined, there is simply no stopping him when he puts his mind to something. He has an outstanding work ethic and is blessed with a considerable ability to grasp new and often difficult material with ease. Since the end of his sophomore year, Evan has been working at the Erie Insurance Group, first as a Treasury Analyst intern and later as an Investment Analyst intern. He has already begun working full-time for the company, and he hopes to one day become a senior leader within the organization. We have no doubt that he will. On top of his academic achievements, Evan also played for Mercyhurst's golf team and served as its captain in his junior and senior years. He was honored 3 times as a scholar athlete by the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference and averaged an 82 while playing 15 rounds this season. Well done, Evan. Congratulations to Evan and to his parents, Ramon and Lisa Watkins, who join him here tonight. Mark Simpson of the Business Department is his faculty guest. The President's Award for the Zurn School of Natural Sciences is presented to Rebecca Wheeling. Rebecca, please come forward.
Congratulations, Rebecca.
Rebecca is a chemistry major who has compiled a remarkable record of achievement in the classroom as well as the laboratory. She maintains a consistent passion for learning and a dedication to her studies, possesses superb critical thinking and problem-solving abilities, and always has a positive demeanor. She also earned a nearly perfect GPA. In 2013, Rebecca was named a Society for Chemical Industry Scholar of the American Chemical Society, which allowed her to participate in an industrial internship last summer with the Momentive Specialty Chemicals in Houston, a global leader in the manufacture of thermoset resins. She is the only Mercyhurst student so far that has been awarded this extremely selective and prestigious internship. She has also assisted Dr. Clint Jones in his research lab, and those research endeavors over the past 2 years will result in a peer-reviewed publication. Indeed, they plan to submit her manuscript to an American Chemical Society journal this summer. Rebecca intends to pursue graduate study in materials science, a field that combines chemistry, physics, and engineering. With a record like hers, it's not surprising that she was accepted by a host of universities with top-ranked polymer and materials science programs. She's chosen Ohio State and will begin a PhD program in material science and engineering this fall. On top of this, Rebecca has been a cross-country runner at Mercyhurst, recorded two top 20 finishes in 2013, and placed second among Lakers in all 6 of her races. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference has named her a PSAC Scholar Athlete 3 times. There is little doubt that Rebecca will become a successful professional, thanks both to her genuine enthusiasm for science and to her independence in laboratory situations. Whether she decides to become a professor at a research institute or work as a research chemist, we are confident she'll be successful. Well done, Rebecca. Congratulations to Rebecca and to her parents, Michael and Teresa Wheeling. Also joining her is Dr. Clint Jones, chair of the chemistry department. Our new School of Health Professions and Public Health is presenting its first President's Award for Excellence tonight. It goes to Sarah Lang. Sarah, please come forward. Sarah is a dual major in athletic training and sports medicine. Sarah has an impressive academic record. Perhaps more importantly, she holds herself to strong ethical and moral standards. She was raised to be respectful, diligent, and to give back to the community. Sarah is always active in discussions and group projects and possesses the ability to think critically about classroom theory and apply it to the clinical setting. She enjoys challenges and seems to thrive on the demands of her rigorous curriculum. In all situations, Sarah handles herself with a great deal of maturity, dignity, and respect for others. Her clinical experience has been extensive, having completed about 1,000 clinical athletic training hours at various allied health sites. Throughout her rotations with college sports teams and the Erie Admirals of the National Premier Soccer League, she earned consistently superior grades from her supervisors in all categories. She logged well over 300 hours working with the Mercyhurst Laker football team. She says traveling to Boston with the football team last fall as an athletic trainer was among the highlights of her career here, along with shadowing both an orthopedic surgeon and a physician assistant as part of her senior capstone. Since the middle of her junior year, she's been hard at work completing and presenting her senior research project, which is titled The Effects of Water, Sports Drink, or No Fluid Consumption on Dynamic Balance After a Bout of Endurance Exercise. Sarah plans to work for about a year as a certified athletic trainer and then pursue a master's degree in a physician assistant program. She'd love to work as an orthopedic physician assistant associated with a professional sports team. With her drive and determination, her success is assured. Well done, Sarah. Congratulations to Sarah and to her parents, Nancy Evanowski and Jeffrey Lang. Sarah has invited Professor Sue Gushy of the Sports Medicine Department to join her as well. That concludes the President's Award winners. Now we'll continue with the rest of the senior honors. The Alumni Recognition Award was established to honor special members of the graduating class who are unique in their commitment to their alma mater and who are expected to foster a long-standing relationship with the college as active alumni leaders. 5 recipients will be honored here tonight, beginning with Ian Greco. Ian, please come forward. Good job, buddy. Ian is a dedicated and ambitious student who has done exemplary work at Mercyhurst. He's an intelligence studies major and has maintained a 4.0 GPA, a rare accomplishment in this challenging program. During this time, he also fulfilled requirements for the pre-law minor. In addition, Ian has been a scholar athlete, competing for 3 years with Mercyhurst wrestling team. He won 13 matches in his career with the Lakers. The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference has 3 times named him a scholar athlete, and he earned All-American Academic Second Team honors from the National Wrestling Coaches Association in 2013. Thanks in no small part to his contributions, the Mercyhurst wrestling team earned the highest team GPA in Division II wrestling last year. His love of wrestling is also reflected in the countless hours he spent as a volunteer wrestling coach for the Brockway Junior Olympic Wrestling Team. On campus, he's been an active member of the Pre-Law Society and the Competitive Intelligence Club, and he also participated in many volunteer activities. Ian has continued to pursue and grow his interest in law through internships the last 2 summers, including a law internship with the Jefferson County Probation Service and a government student internship with the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. In his capstone class in strategic intelligence, he's been part of a team working directly with the bank on anti-money laundering. He'll begin law studies at Duquesne University this fall, and his teachers predict his exemplary work and character will take him far. Well done, Ian.
Well,
Congratulations to Ian, to his parents Kevin and Lisa Greco. His faculty guest is Professor Shelley Frine of the Intelligence Studies Department. The second Alumni Recognition Award goes to Carly Marnick. Carly, please come forward.
congratulations, Carly. Well done.
Carly has maintained a perfect 4.0 as a dual major in early childhood education and special education. Eager to practice her teaching abilities, she has seized every chance to work with children through campus activities and now feels incredibly prepared to pursue a teaching career. As a staff member at the Carpe Diem Academy, an after-school program for youngsters in several Erie schools, she taught physical activity to students with very few resources and limited space. A member of the Kappa Delta Pi Honor Society for Education, she also helped organize the Literacy Alive project for the Carpe Diem Academy. This provided more than 200 at-risk students with high-quality books to take home and share with their families. Carly also worked with volunteers to help the students write their own stories and had them professionally bound into books. Through the Council of Exceptional Children, she took on a role of DJ at monthly ESO dances for individuals with disabilities. Carly also worked as a peer mentor with the Autism Initiative at Mercyhurst, known as the AIM program. A consistent Dean's List scholar, Carly also served as a consultant at the Mercyhurst Writing Center and as a peer tutor for academic support. Through all of these activities, she has practiced her teaching skills and has come to understand the value of community service. She's looking for teaching jobs near her hometown of Pittsburgh, and we're sure that she'll be a wonderful teacher in the years to come. Well done, Carly. Congratulations to Carly. Joining her tonight are her parents, Tom and Wendy Marnick, and Gleck Williams of the Education Department. Our third Alumni Recognition Award goes to Daniel Martin. Daniel, please come forward.
Congratulations, Daniel. Well done.
Dan is an exceptional student who earned his Bachelor of Science in Biology with a 4.0 GPA. He is a mature, intelligent, and moral person with a strong interest in people and medical science. His understanding of osteopathic medicine and his time spent observing DOs has strengthened his desire to follow this path in the health professions. Dan is family-oriented, and he believes that as a primary care physician, he will be able to treat not only the whole patient, but also whole families. Dan is respected as a natural leader by his peers. Outgoing and good-natured, he works very well with others and interacts with sensitivity and feeling. He has readily offered himself as an advisor to fellow students when they have had problems or when they simply need someone to talk to. Since setting his sights on medical school, he has devoted a great deal of his time over the past 2 years to volunteer opportunities and to job shadowing at St. Vincent Health Center and other medical facilities in the area. An internship with Erie's Boyd Chiropractic Clinic last summer also added to his experience, as well as leading to a part-time job during his senior year. All that clinical work has paid off, as Dan has been accepted into the Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine. He hasn't yet decided what specialty he'll focus on, but we have no doubt he'll excel in whatever he chooses to do. He has the character, motivation, and intellectual ability for a brilliant career in medicine. Well done, Dan. Congratulations to Dan. Here with him tonight are his mother, Helen Martin, and faculty guest, Dr. Larry Garloff of the Biology Department. The fourth Alumni Recognition Award goes to Mark Wilson. Mark, please come forward.
Hi, Mark. Congratulations, man.
Mark completed our rigorous intelligence studies program with a perfect academic record. He completed the major with minors in Russian studies and computer systems, both of which should prepare him well for his future career. Along the way, he completed internships with the U.S. Justice Department and with the Ohio High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Area. Like all of our Intel grads, he also participated in a variety of hands-on projects for real-world clients, most recently a strategic intelligence project for the Air Force. Over the years, he's worked on a variety of projects, studying everything from the stability of the Asian nation of Brunei to the immediate needs of escaping fugitives to help the U.S. Marshals recapture them. He's also completed a profile of Tim Hortons from the perspective of Starbucks. As a member and officer of the International Association of Law Enforcement Intelligent Analysts and the National Security Club, he has been active recruiting for his department, helping out at open houses and returning to his high school to speak. Outside the Intel department, his proudest achievement may have been leading the Carpe Diem student retreat for campus ministry at nearby Camp Findlay.
Nice.
He's also been an active volunteer, working for Habitat for Humanity, renovating foster homes, and coaching young wrestlers. He's been part of the honors program and served as a mentor and a class representative. Mark hopes to work as an agent for a federal agency following graduation. Once settled into a position, he hopes to pursue a master's degree in computer systems to help in the hot field of cybersecurity. We expect great things from this young man in the future. Well done, Mark. Congratulations to Mark. Here with him tonight are his parents, Devin and Barbara Wilson, and Professor David Grabelski of the Intelligence Studies Department. Our final Alumni Recognition Award this year goes to Sarah Woodring. Sarah, please come forward.
Congratulations, Sarah. Good job.
Sarah Woodring is graduating with a 4.0. When she was a student at Harbor Creek High School, her district allows students to substitute college courses for some of their high school requirements. She took advantage of this dual enrollment option to earn as many credits as she could, and as a result, she has been able to complete her Mercyhurst degree in just 3 years. She's a social work major, and the faculty in her department describes her as completely engaged in the learning process, conscientious, and willing to assist others in any way that she can, such as by tutoring. Sarah completed a 500-hour internship at St. Vincent Health Center this year, during which she helped with case management and assisted patients with the transition home following treatment. Her supervisors praised her performance and initiative and called her a self-starter. Within her department, she helped organize the Global Gifts Fair, an annual event that brings local refugees to campus to display and sell their handcrafted goods and share their cultures. Sarah also served as a research assistant to Dr. Laura Lewis. In that position, she helped with literature reviews, edited drafts of case studies, and assisted with phone interviews for a study on whether human service agencies in Erie County were prepared to address the problems associated with gambling. At Mercyhurst, Sarah has had a strong work ethic and has been able to juggle a lot of responsibilities, including a part-time job and her role as an officer with the Equestrian Club. She has been accepted into the Joint Master's Degree Program in Social Work and Public Health at the University of Pittsburgh, a program she'll enter with advanced standing due to a Pitt agreement with Mercyhurst and her outstanding performance here. Well done, Sarah. Congratulations to Sarah and to her parents, Shane and Sherry Woodring. They're joined by Dr. Laura Lewis of the Social Work Department. We move on now to the Frank Berry Leadership Award. In addition to a certificate, this award carries a cash prize contributed by the loyal friends of Frank Berry, a 1975 graduate who was the first male president of Mercyhurst Student Government. This year's recipient is Jacob Griffin. Jacob, please come forward. When Jacob set out to pick a college, he knew he wanted to study forensic anthropology, run cross-country, and attend a small school where he could become very involved. He found all those things at Mercyhurst and went on to excel in all of them. Coming all the way from Iowa was a huge adjustment for him, but he quickly immersed himself in everything Mercyhurst had to offer. He joined the Ambassador Club, the student group that gives tours and assists campus guests. Sorry. He not only passed the pledge process, but later served as vice president and then president of this group. He also was a founding member of the Student Alumni Association. This year, Jacob was active with the Senior Class Gift Committee. As fundraising chair, he helped the committee far exceed its original goals, raising $7,500 while getting contributions from a record 65% of class members. Furthermore, this year, the Applied Forensic Science Department instituted a new policy that allowed very select seniors to assist with forensic cases alongside graduate students. Jacob jumped at the chance and performed admirably. Jacob was a successful cross-country runner for 4 years, serving as team captain and even breaking the school record in the 8K. He maintained a great GPA and a very rigorous major and earned many academic All-American awards as a result. He was an All-Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference performer in 2012 and is a finalist for Male Student Athlete of the Year. Somehow, Jacob also found time to volunteer at the Booker T. Washington Center, the JFK Community Center, Habitat for Humanity, and Emmaus Soup Kitchen. Last fall, Jacob applied to Mercyhurst's master program in forensic and biological anthropology. The faculty says he was by far the best candidate in their pool and the first candidate they accepted. Eventually, he hopes to earn a PhD and teach at a school like Mercyhurst, but continue to do casework on the side. With the leadership he's shown here, we'll expect he'll do just that and more. Well done, Jacob. Congratulations to Jacob, who's joined tonight by his parents, Robert and Sandra Griffin, and by Michael Fraley, his cross-country coach. The Sister Carolyn Herman Service Award honors a very dynamic past president of Mercyhurst who touched many lives. Sister Carolyn would be proud to see our award winner, Lisa Sirois, honored here tonight. Lisa, please come forward.
Congratulations, Lisa.
Lisa has compiled an extraordinary record of service to the college and broader communities. Her drive to help others in whatever capacity possible comes from a deep personal commitment to the Mercy mission, the core values of the university, and an overall sense of social justice. She is one of the most active members of our Habitat for Humanity chapter. She has organized and taken part in many alternative spring break trips and also serves on the group's board. She works with Mercyhurst Mentors as a certified peer educator and is co-president of Lakers for Life. She has been one of the most dedicated members of Miracle, Mercyhurst Youth Retreats and Catholic Leadership Education, spending many days and weekends reaching out to young people. Through the MUSCLE program, which stands for Mercyhurst University Scholars of Community Learning and Engagement, she logged more than 200 hours of service as an AmeriCorps member, including projects with Erie's homeless population. She does all of this while maintaining a very high GPA with a double major in history and religious studies, plus minors in both film studies and Catholic studies. Lisa completed her internship at the San Diego Archaeological Center and a practicum experience at the Harbor Creek Historical Society, then put in more than 150 volunteer hours on the Preservation Erie's Historic Properties Survey project, completing historic research survey forms for several hundred buildings. You probably won't be surprised to learn that Lisa will spend next year with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps. Her assignment will take her to San Antonio to work as a research caseworker for Christian Senior Services for Meals on Wheels. Beyond that, she's considering options including graduate school or more service, perhaps with the Peace Corps. We'll just have to wait to see where her service takes her next. Well done, Lisa. Congratulations to Lisa, who's joined tonight by her parents, Vincent and Wendy Sirois. Lisa invited Greg Baker, Director of Campus Ministry, as her staff guest. The Mother Borgia Egan Award was created several years ago to give further recognition to scholarship and to encourage future gifted students to accept the challenge of the rigorous but intellectually rewarding Mercyhurst Honors Program. It is named for the founding president of Mercyhurst College. The Mother Borgia Egan Award is presented this year to Greg Robbins Welty. Greg, will you please come forward? Greg has a major in biochemistry and a minor in gerontology, subjects he has pursued to achieve his lifelong dream of becoming a medical professional who cares for the elderly or terminally ill patients. He will be attending the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine in the fall of 2014. Greg admits he joined the Mercyhurst Honors Program primarily to build his resume, but he soon embraced what an honor scholar is meant to be. He has excelled academically, modeling good grades and study habits to his peers. He also enjoys presenting the projects he has completed to fulfill honors contracts. He developed leadership skills by serving as a representative on Honors Council, president of the Pre-Health Society, and on the board of the Chemistry Club. He has volunteered more than 50 hours with Habitat for Humanity and at the Chemistry Fair. Greg completed an internship with Heritage Village Rehab during the summer of 2012. The following year, he interned with Gap Medics Incorporated in Tanzania, Africa. Based on that experience, he created and presented a project comparing approaches to geriatric care in Tanzania and the United States. He has presented research with his advisor, Dr. Amy Parente, at the Pennsylvania Academy of Science Academic Conference annually since 2011, and also at the Regional Science Consortium Symposium. On top of all this, he's an accomplished musician and arranger who has competed in banjo competitions across the country. Just weeks ago, he took third place in the Eastern U.S. Championships, winning a banjo valued at $5,000. He says he plans to keep competing until he brings home the national title. In sum, Greg is a committed student scholar and the embodiment of a Mercyhurst University Honors Scholar, achieving excellence in scholarship, service, leadership, and intercultural awareness. Well done, Greg. Congratulations to Greg. With him tonight are his mother, Dawn Warner, and two faculty guests, Dr. Amy Parente of the Chemistry Department and Dr. Peggy Black of the Social Work Department. Finally, this evening, I'm pleased to recognize two students who are receiving the highest student honors given by Mercyhurst University to traditional age students. Their awards will be presented during Sunday's commencement exercises, so we look forward to that. But tonight, we'd like to present each of them with a watch to commemorate these special honors. This year's recipient of the Bishop's Award for Academic Excellence is Alethea Garden. Alethea, please come forward. Congratulations to Alethea and to her parents, Richard and Bonnie Garden. Her faculty guest tonight is Dr. Randy Clemens, Dean of the Social Sciences. The Carpe Diem Award, the highest award given to a traditional age student, goes this year to Amber Penna. Amber, will you please come forward to accept your watch? Congratulations to Amber and to her parents, Robert and Michelle Penna. Amber invited Professor Brad Jacobson of the Sports Medicine Department as her guest tonight. In closing, I present once again the president of Mercyhurst University, Dr. Tom Gamble.
Well, I have some stuff to read, and I'm going to do that. But thanks, appreciate it. But an alma mater is like a mother, and the president. In my case, I feel like a little bit avuncular, like an uncle, and I feel so proud. I mean, when I hear the accomplishments of these students, and I feel proud of course, of them and their parents and the faculty who led them through this. And I just it's a remarkable event, and it's always one that's uplifting I think for all of us. And the faculty who are invited here, I think, feel really special. And the faculty look around to see what other faculty are here, and it's a great event. And so, not that we're competitive in any way, but it's nice to be here, So anyway, much has been said, and deservedly so, about our award winners. Obviously, those charged with choosing tonight's award winners had a difficult task, given the impressive talents, the accomplishments of this year's graduates. And I, of course, want to add my congratulations, my warm regards, and my best wishes to all of them. Let me take just a moment to direct a few remarks to the families and friends they chose to join them this evening. Like you, my wife, Mary, and I have children who have attended Mercyhurst, and I'll be presenting a diploma to my youngest, Mary Elizabeth, on Sunday. So I think I can appreciate, thank you. So I think I can appreciate the overwhelming pride in the hearts of the families and friends in the room this evening. I think it's a testament to the rigor and objectivity of the faculty that Mary Elizabeth isn't here tonight. A great kid, but not a scholar. But as president of the university, I do share in that pride, and I thank you for the confidence that you've placed in Mercyhurst and acknowledge the sacred trust that you placed in us with regard to these very special individuals. They are God's gift to creation, your gift to us, and I think you knew or suspected that we would challenge them with rigorous academic programs, that we would continue your work in developing both their sharp intellects and their caring hearts, that we would expose them to new ways of thinking about the world and about themselves, that we would instill in them the highest responsibility of academic civility to respectfully consider the opinions of others, that we would prepare them well to take their place in society as leaders of a promising new generation, and finally, that as a result of receiving a Mercyhurst education, they would be more holistic as future leaders, always seeing others as ends in themselves and never merely as means to achieve institutional ends. They would be more tolerant of others who are culturally different or less gifted than themselves. They'd be more ethical and moral in their behavior and more aware of the presence of the transcendent in our midst. And above all, more keenly aware of the guiding principles of truth, mercy, social justice, and community service, the hallmarks of a Mercyhurst education. These are the standards through which we measure ourselves and through which we measure the achievements of those we are honoring this evening. This has been a wonderful evening. I'm thankful for the opportunity to have experienced it with you all. Congratulations, and thank you for sharing your blessings with us. God bless you all. God bless Mercyhurst University. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Gamble. Father Jim, will you offer a closing prayer for us?
Shall we pray? Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for the gift of this evening to come together for food and fellowship, to celebrate the great accomplishments of these young men and women. We ask your continued blessings as we go forth through this evening and into tomorrow, that they may be a time of peace and tranquility and a celebration and a joy in all the events yet to come. We thank you for all the gifts and blessings you provide for us each and every moment of our lives. And we continue to work to provide for the needs of others, to be aware of the world around us, and to continue to thank you for all that you do. We ask all of these things through Christ our Lord. Amen.
So, thank you for sharing this night with us. The bar will remain open for another half hour or so. We will see most of you at the Erie Insurance Arena for graduation on Sunday, and afterwards back on campus for the farewell reception. Thank you very much.